We all know the factory floor. It's a place of constant motion, clanging metal, and the steady hum of machinery. But even in this world of gears and grease, there's an invisible line. The line between our work life and our personal life. This is the line of boundaries. Boundaries are essential for a healthy work environment. Just like we need safety measures on the factory floor, we need emotional and mental safeguards in our interactions with colleagues. Without these boundaries, we risk burnout, resentment, and a decline in our overall well-being. Think of it this way: you wouldn't operate heavy machinery without proper training and safety gear. Similarly, you shouldn't navigate the complexities of workplace relationships without setting clear boundaries. It's about protecting yourself and ensuring everyone feels respected. In the following sections, we'll explore the reasons behind setting boundaries, how to communicate them effectively, and the positive impact they have on both our work and our well-being. In the shared space of a workplace, it's easy for the lines between personal and professional to blur. We share coffee breaks, lunchtime conversations, and stories about our lives. But it's crucial to remember that maintaining a degree of privacy is not selfish. It's essential for our well-being. Sharing too much personal information can lead to discomfort, misunderstandings, and even gossip. It can also make us feel vulnerable and exposed, especially in a setting where our professional reputations are at stake. Just as we have a right to privacy in our personal lives, we have a right to privacy at work. This means setting limits on what we share, who we share it with, and how comfortable we feel discussing personal matters in a professional setting. Remember, you are not obligated to share anything you don't feel comfortable sharing. It's perfectly acceptable to politely decline to answer personal questions or to steer the conversation back to work-related topics. Setting boundaries is not about building walls or creating distance. It's about communicating your needs and expectations in a clear, respectful manner. It's about ensuring that your interactions with colleagues remain professional and respectful, even as you build relationships. One effective way to set boundaries is to be direct and assertive, but always kind. For example, if a coworker asks you a personal question you're not comfortable answering, you can simply say, "I appreciate your curiosity, but I prefer to keep my personal life private at work." Another important aspect of boundary setting is consistency. If you've established a boundary, stick to it. This shows others that you're serious about your needs and expectations. Finally, remember that setting boundaries is an ongoing process. As you get to know your colleagues better and your relationships evolve, you may need to adjust your boundaries accordingly. Finding a balance between our work lives and personal lives is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires us to be mindful of our needs, communicate them effectively, and respect the boundaries of others. When we set healthy boundaries, we create a more respectful and productive work environment for ourselves and those around us. We reduce the risk of burnout, misunderstandings, and resentment, and we create space for genuine connection and collaboration. Here are a few practical tips for maintaining a healthy balance. Set aside time for yourself. Make sure to schedule time for activities you enjoy outside of work, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing. Learn to say no. It's okay to decline requests or invitations if you feel overwhelmed or need some personal time. Communicate your needs. Don't be afraid to let your colleagues know what you need to be successful and to feel respected. Respect the boundaries of others. Just as you have your own boundaries, remember that others do too. Be mindful of their personal space and privacy. By setting healthy boundaries and finding a balance that works for us, we can create a more positive and fulfilling work experience for ourselves and those around us.